Ang ganda ng itinawag nila, hindi ba? Golden rice. Parang solusyon, ano? Hindi to nagproblema. Pero kung susuriin mo, hindi to maganda sa ating kalusugan. Sisirain din ito ang kabuhayan ng marami mga magsasaka, pati ang yaman ng lupa.
Ang golden rice ay isang bagong tipo ng bigas na di umano ay sagot sa kakulangan ng vitamin A sa ating mga kabataan at sa ating mga kananayan. Ito po ay sinusulong ng kumpanyang Syngenta sa pakikipagtulungan ng International Rice Research Institute at ng PhilRice na ang layunin ay para ipakalat sa ating buong bansa at sagutin di umano ang kakulangan sa malnutrisyon at sagot sa kagutuman. Ito po ay isang tipo ng genetically modified organism na nagtataglay ng mga lahi mula sa bakterya at sa mais na sa tanang buhay ng tao ay hindi pa niya nakakain. Sa ngayon po may dalawang testing ng golden rice. Tinatawag natin itong field testing sa bayan ng Muñoz sa probinsya ng Nueva Ecija at sa bayan ng San Mateo sa probinsya naman ng Isabela. Ang golden rice din ay balak na ipakain sa ating mga kabataan at ang ating mga kababaihan upang sukatin kung ang golden rice nga ba ay makakatulong sa pagbaba ng kaso ng vitamin A deficiency sa mga sektor na ito.
Golden rice is not a band-aid solution to vitamin A deficiency. For vitamin A to be properly assimilated in the body, it needs the help of zinc, which helps to release stores of vitamin A in the blood, and it also needs the help of fats, which helps in the absorption of vitamin A in the gut. Golden rice doesn't have this natural technology.
My concern as a lactation consultant and a birth coach is that GMO will be promoted to pregnant and breastfeeding mothers. And I am not sure of the safety of this product because, number one, it will be GMO, and number two, it will be produced using pesticides and fertilizers.
So golden rice, like any genetically modified organism, poses risks to health and environment. Theory says that it is a fundamental intrusion into the basic level of life, the gene. But also, experiments all over the world show that it impacts negatively on the hormonal system, on growth, on our immune system.
And what I've noticed with the phenomenon of GMO wheat is that there's been a lot more inflammation in terms of gut inflammation, leading to a lot of mental health issues. So we're not even really a wheat-eating country. Can you imagine if our rice has GMO, what that will do and how that will impact the mental health of all the children and Filipinos in general? Is what my main concern is with the introduction of golden rice.
So instead of relying on genetically engineered crops for nutrition, we should rely more on whole foods for vitamin A sources.
Bilang pagkain, sa tingin ko para lang yan sa mga taong di nakakilala ng gulay. Kung vitamina lang, may ka na ng gulay.
As a physician, GMOs are really not good for the body because these are genetically modified. So we have to support local varieties of food that are not genetically engineered. In that way, we can ensure our health and wellness.
People should be taught how to buy unpolished rice, fruits and vegetables that are rich in vitamin A that we are trying to infuse into the golden rice. We have so much, like for instance, tanglad or lemongrass has a lot of vitamin A and retinol, where the body can make vitamin A out of it.
Kaya okay na po kami dun sa traditional na variety ng rice. At least po yun, alam namin kung saan nanggaling. At saka alam po namin na safe para sa amin kahit sa pamilya, kahit sa tao.
So golden rice actually doesn't care about human health. Health means that we have balanced nutrition and we have a diversity of food to eat.
On the theoretical level, on the experimental level, and on the human consumption level, we cannot but believe that there is great risk to our health. on the environment. It can also affect other organisms, and it can affect the ecology of the places where they are planted.
Nature intended every plant in this planet to have complete nutrition and to have maximum benefits for human health. So these molecules in the form of vitamins and minerals work together to heal the body if it has a deficiency or toxicity.
You know, my dear friends, when you disregard the design that God has for things, there will be consequences. And I believe that this is what's happening in our world today. Through modern science and technology, we have learned how to genetically engineer, modify, change, and alter certain things like food, just like golden rice. You know, we have altered rice just to suit our needs.
Kwento sa akin ng nanay ko, maraming mga varieties ng mga bigas o mga palay sa Palawan na kinalakihan niya. Meron tinatawag na kandinga, merong itim na itim raw, merong mapula, merong parang violet, merong natatagpuan lang sa isla na pulaw-pulaw, meron natatagpuan lang doon sa Sebaring. So, ang dami-dami niya kinikwento. Ngayon, kung pumasok itong golden rice na ito at mabahiran ang purong punla ng ating mga nanggaling pa sa ating mga ninuno, mapanganib ito dahil maaring mawasak at mawala ang nanggaling pa sa ating mga ninuno. Kaya dapat natin tutulan.
Our local rice varieties are versatile, nutrient-dense, and most of all authentic. Rice has sustained generations before us without having to genetically modify them.
Our country is one of the biggest depositories of rice species in the world. Before they set up the International Rice Institute, we had over 3,000. Well, unfortunately, it's dwindled down to over 2,000. However, with the coming of golden rice, that might even be completely eliminated. This has already happened in the mother country of corn, where studies conducted have shown that all corn there was already contaminated.
We really can produce enough rice for the people using the pristine varieties without chemical fertilizers, without modifying their DNAs, put it that way. So my position really not only with rice but with almost anything is for them to be the pristine varieties, because we're losing them. So when people say it's progress, it's not progress when you lose some in another. And I think when you want to improve something, you have to keep what is already there, which is really very good. We have very good pristine rice. Like
history has proven that even the existence of Philippine, the IRI or the International Rice Research Institute here in the Philippines, it did not pave our liberation from the insufficiency of rice. Look at that. So it's totally ironic. You have IRI here, but since its beginning, we have never become self-reliant on rice, you see.
The awful truth is that right now, the farmers can't do that. They either plant for us, but they can't feed themselves because of awful pesticides and fertilizers. And golden rice only exacerbates this by taking away the seeds that they need to continue to feed themselves. Quite simply, it's a subtle kind of technology that brings the power into the hands of corporations. And
yung perang kanilang ginastos para sa research na yan, kung ibinigay na lang nila sa suporta ng sa mga magsasaka, mas merong pinuntahan pa.
Sabi nila maganda ang yung marami ba siyang ani?
Oo.
Ano daw siya ng 150 gawans per hectare, gano'n. Bakit? Isa, marami ka namang abono na gagamitin.
Bilang bahagi ng sistema ng pagkain, may-ari po yung golden rice. Magiging problema na naman dyan yung binhi, sasakaling na naman, bibili ka sa isang lugar lang. Pag kumalat yan sa bukid mo, baka mahabla ka pa. So part of the system is no good for me.
Ang golden rice naman po sa pananaw ng ating mga magsasaka at consumers ay hindi kailangan sapagkat ang tanging sagot lamang sa kakulangan sa vitamin A deficiency ay ang sapat, ligtas at abot kayang pagkain na dapat siyang tinututukan at isinusulong ng ating gobyerno at maging ng iba't ibang mga sektor ng ating pamahalaan.
Golden rice is a continuation of our colonial history. That's what it represents for me, and that's why I'm against it. It's a continuation of the history of erasure and replacement, in which we're told that what we have, what's our very own, is inadequate and that something else has to come and take its place.
It's high time. We should wake up. We should wake up. We know already from history that this experimentation are becoming, I don't know, it's less dehumanizing to us Filipinos. And I think it's also a call to Filipino farmers to join hands to oppose this one.
Golden rice, because it is altered, can create imbalances in our body, in our system. It can compromise our immune system. It can create gut inflammation, which can also create other more complicated conditions that may be difficult to reverse.
The government should listen to what the people is clamoring. Stop the promotion of golden rice and instead divert the government resources in promoting indigenous fruits and vegetables that are reflective of our needs, of our culture, of our climate.
Itigil ang commercialization at field testing ng golden rice, isulong ang panawagan ng mga mamamayan para sa sapat, ligtas at abot kayang pagkain.
So tungkol saan ang golden rice? Tungkol ito sa kita. Sa kita ng maraming ganid na korporasyon at ng mga kasabwat nila. Alam niyo kung ano para sa akin ang golden ngayon? Ang golden opportunity para mapigilan natin ito. Kasama ba namin kayo?